One more, okay. Last one. Uh, Alright, right. Let's go. We're gonna talk about this now. It's always something pleasant. Camera a little higher if it's possible. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I'm so tired, sick and tired of people talking like athletes are some sort of fucking superhumans. I started when I was 6 and I won every sport. Okay? And they're like, ah, no. It wouldn't have a chance. No. So why not? Yeah, well, not today, but if I train like 6 months or something. Now I'm getting pretty old, but um, uh, I think I am. My body is at least 10 years younger than the other ones. The same age. So I don't understand their attitude, because they don't know what I did. They don't know. They don't understand. I trained more before I was 15 than any person that lives until 100 years old. And they're like, oh, no. Yeah, you're like the boxers. I said, like, okay, yeah, well, why shouldn't I be able to do that? And I looked, and they always brag about they, how tall they are and how much they weigh. This guy was 66 kilos. I'm fucking 92, you know. The other guy, that guy I don't like. I'm not gonna say any names, because it's not important. But the other guy, he was world champion in lightweight, I think it's called. It's like 66 kilos or something like that. Today he's like 55 or something like that. But he's brain damaged. Like Muhammad Ali. Yep, that's what you get from it. Fucking amazing sport, right? I talked to my friend last night. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do? When did you just come like this, like this? I was like, I want to do like, I wouldn't even fight like that. What should I do that for? It's a sport, just like tennis. I used to be one of the 10 best tennis players in Sweden, when I was a junior. And I said, well, uh, it's just a technique, it's a sport. So then ridiculous. I'm sure somebody like that can beat you up. I'm sure, because they have done it so much, they train so much. We have from my city, my birth city is, I told you this before, is Arboga in Sweden, and he was number two in the world in MMA, right? The Mauler, and why should he have better DNA than I have? I don't understand it. If I want to do it, why shouldn't I be able to beat him down? I don't understand it. It's what you want, right? Let me hear him play the blues. Let me hear him play jazz. Let me hear him. Or let me hear him talk about philosophy or English or anything. Let me hear him. He can't. I'm so tired of this. First of all, I will never fight. Didn't I talk about this in another video? Like the aggressions. You need enormous aggressions. And usually it's this boost. And these athletes, they don't shrink. So they don't have that aggressions. So I doubt if they meet the wrong person in a bar, because they're fucking huge guys over here, man, in Sweden. Trust me. They will get the shit beaten out of them. That it doesn't matter if they have some technique. No. I don't think so. Why? They have arms, legs, blah blah blah. I haven't trained now for, yeah, I've trained like, you know, myself, but I haven't like been sparring or, like that, train like MMA and stuff like that. But give me 6 months then, and we'll see. And I think, well, they've been training all their lives, so, but uh, usually, yeah, there was a good video I saw on YouTube. It's like, sport, like boxing and everything, and they have a lot of rules. And my friend, as we talked about the MMA, and it's like, no, they don't have any rules, dude. They have a lot of rules. Plus, they have gloves on them. Plus, I think they fake a lot. They drag the matches out, but I can't prove it, but that's how I see it. Because that's not how. The only guy I've seen like serious is Brock Lesnar, and he's from Minnesota, and you can imagine where he's from. He's from Sweden, right? The rest, The only the only guy I wouldn't fight is fucking Brock Lesnar, man. That guy I wouldn't like to fight. But how much steroids do they take? The Rock, tons. You can see it in him, you know. So there's a good channel called More Plates, More Dates on BitChute. I thought it was just gonna be about. Wait, let's turn it down a little bit. I thought it was just gonna be about some, bragging about his own muscles and everything. But no, he analyzes like people, how they change their body like that for a movie, or I just watched like one or two episodes. So, but the Rocks definitely. I could be wrong, but maybe he's been doing it his whole life, but I doubt it. I doubt it, man. Because I've been training myself, and training is also destructive, man. It it can injure you, and most people, the gym especially, they sell you the gym, because they want to be big, right? Because you can get the little girl, yes, and sit and watch Netflix with, yes. Uh, they're so fucking big, they can hardly run. Yeah, how fun is that? Anyway, uh, if like one of those fighters, um, when I don't drink, I'm very calm, like extremely calm. It's like two different persons. And if you are that crazy when you're sober, then you have problems in your head. If you want to hurt other people and beat them without a reason, look at the guy George Scott from Sweden. He was world champion. The, he's 54 years old and fucking almost Alzheimer's in his head. Is that something you want? And I read a book about the Mauler. The Mauler is from my town, our birth city. And he wanted to stop because not to get these injuries in his head, and he only make like two fights a year or something like that, you know. So I don't know. And you know why he did it? According to himself in the book, is because he wanted to impress other people. But I think he lost his last few matches. He lost the world title, and I think he lost a couple of matches after that as well. So I don't know. I haven't followed it, but to do it to impress other people, uh, I play music because I feel good. You know, I train because I feel good. It's not to impress other people. Uh, but I grew up in sport as well, but not in martial arts. It was tennis, ice hockey, and soccer, right? And yeah, it's a difficult question, you know. I think it's a lot about age as well, you know. If you're young, you have a lot of energy and you wanted to prove yourself and everything. Uh, Wasn't Mike Tyson gonna start fight again? He's like 55 or something. But I saw him fighting and like training. That guy can fucking beat anybody, I think. But how much steroids did he take when he was in his prime? And somebody told me, no, 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 he didn't take anything, dude. How the fuck do you know that? You don't look like that. The only boxer I think didn't take it is because it wasn't really, I don't know, but uh, Muhammad Ali, right? Cassius Clay, because I don't think it was that available back then, but I could be wrong. He didn't look like that, you know. Uh, but today, yeah, is so much. As I told you, more plates, more dates. Look at that channel, man. We analyze it. He's fucking. He's been training himself, and he understands uh, what it does and how it changes you quickly. And my friend in Los Angeles, he he took pills that was like it was like this, like legal or illegal. It was just they haven't decided yet, you know. Back then, today I don't know, but he was huge, man, huge. Uh, and uh, I don't know if it's about insecurity, but if you look at those, they even say it themselves. Like the beast. It's like I'm short in my life by decades, and my liver is completely destroyed. Why is his liver destroyed if he's been training? Doesn't make any sense unless it has taken steroids, right? So I don't know for what for what for what. I think it's childish. That's how you thought when you were like 12 years old. You know, I'm gonna be the best in the world, and I'm gonna, blah 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 blah. I don't know. But and I think they are pretty stupid, most of them. They have nothing to say. They have nothing to offer mentally. They're pretty boring persons. Well, Eddie the Beast is pretty funny, but in general, he has humor and everything. So, but he was gonna fight this other guy in boxing. I don't know what's gonna happen because they made up a Batman disease, you know. So I don't think my bet, if I was gonna bet on that fight, I would bet 90% on Eddie the Beast. Really, I don't think the other guy maybe stronger, but not in box. But he's been training now for what, a year or something. But I don't think so. I think Eddie the Beast is gonna win. That's my guess. But I'm not a boxer. It's just what I saw, you know. And I've been doing sports since I was 6, 3 hours a day. So uh, I think I have a little bit of clue. Oh, we're still recording. I thought it was ending. All right. So, well, should I look up the match? Can you wait for 30 seconds? Eddie the Beast versus Thor, right? Let's see. Let's see. accept all. Yeah. Just accept everything they want you to do. If dick in the ass. What the fuck do you want? The best was with blah 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 blah. Doesn't say any date. Zlatan. Do you know how much? September 18th. It says. Yeah. That's what it says here. So, I don't know. And that Zlatan guy chasing a ball all his life. What a wonderful life. Chasing a ball, football. I quit when I was, I think, 15, 16. I think I was fucking bored. So what the fuck is this shit? But they are 40 and still doing it. And now they don't have any audience. I can understand like the power they get. Well, first of all, it's just a couple of forwards, that makes the goals. The other ones does do all the work. They don't get fucking shit. you know. Uh, you know. Uh, I mean, why do you think Ronaldo makes the most goals? Because he gets all the penalties and all the everything, and he's a forward. You think the goalkeeper is gonna make the most goals? You know, I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but you have to understand that, right? And I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Zlatan was good, but Swedish team was. I think they're getting better. The last match I saw with Sweden was one of the best games I saw, but they lost. But they play good. But Ronaldo is much better, of course. But uh, yeah. And what is he called? Messi, right? Isn't he the best one? He has all the records and everything, right? So, but also when you have all these players year after decades, you know, younger people they can't go, forward, and you know they don't get a chance. You know, don't think Ronaldo is some superhuman being. He's good, but he's not a superhuman being. You know, give other people. You look at Sweden. You know what happened when Zlatan quit.